guys, today we're gonna make some cloud bread and then we're gonna check some eggs. So check it out. I'm kind of tweaking and working with this recipe before I bring it to you totally. So I'll just kind of show you little parts of my project. This stage is that we mixed it until it was starting to form, and then I added my allulose, and then I turned up the mixer and just mixed the egg whites until they turned into peaks. And now we're going to cook it at 300 degrees for 20 minutes and see how it turns out. Into our oven. So no egg powder on this whatsoever, guys. 20 minutes on our timer. Guys, we just got it out of the oven. This is what it looks like. It's basically cloud bread. Let me show it to my husband and see what he thinks. Here you go, honey.
Looks like a giant meringue.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yep.
Well,
get to taste it later, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you have to let it cool down probably before you cut it, huh?
Yeah. And then we'll
Otherwise it would just fall apart.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks breadish-like.
Yeah.
It looks like just a giant meringue, though, which basically is what it is.
Right.
Right. Cool.
It's starting to fall a little bit, but we'll just leave it alone. Right here on top of the oven, and then we'll taste test it later. There we go. Pretty cool, huh? All right, you guys, let's go check our hatching eggs. It's been 7 days, and we need to check them and see if there's any valuability. What we're looking for when we look at these hatching eggs is veining and like a black dot. And sometimes you have, it always starts with an eye and then the heart, and usually there's a connection. My light doesn't always show the heart and the eye, but I can usually see a black spot and some veining. So what happened last time, why we only had 2 hatch last time, is because we had a huge rainstorm come on, and with my inexperience, I would have held back putting water in there, but I put water in there because the time before that, I didn't put any water in and get it up to 60%. During hatching, I had 1 failure in hatching because the baby chick couldn't get out of the shell. And if it's not at 60% inside your incubator, during the last 3 days of hatching, you can have problems with your baby chick not hatching. But because I put that water in there, it brought the humidity up to 80%. As soon as it started raining really bad outside, the humidity outside was 80%, and it brought it up to 80% inside the incubator. And so we lost some of our chicks, and that's what happens. Let's go see what's going on and see what's inside those eggs. Hey guys, while this is cooling down, this is some cloud bread I made earlier. I'm gonna check these eggs. Let's do that. Let's see how these are coming along. These are 7 days old. There we go, we got a nice air sac in there and a nice dark spot, so that's good. Next one. There's nothing in this one at all, except an air sac, but that doesn't mean anything unless we have some darkness. So that one's gonna go be put aside and put in compost. Now this one, we actually have a really good air sac and actually have a good amount of development. So we're gonna leave that one in. This one, it's dark on one side. We have an air sac. I'm not sure about that one, but we'll leave it in. Here's a really good air sac with darkness on one side. Good development there. Good air sac on this one. Very little development There's some though, so I'm going to put that there. We have an air sac and darkness on one side. You can see an eye. You see some veining on this. We are seeing more veining with this light. Okay, I see veining and an air sac. That's what I want to see at this point at seven days. It goes to 21 days. We do have veining on this one. And there we go. So our humidity has been consistently at 30% and about 100 degrees. Okay guys, now that you've seen the inside of the eggs, we had to get rid of one. It had nothing inside, no darkness, probably wasn't even fertilized, that egg. And that was a risk I was taking with those yellow, or those lighter eggs, which are laid by my Buff Orpington. So either my Buff Orpington or my Brahma, I'm not sure, but there's 2 of my chickens that lay lighter eggs. The rest of them are darker eggs. So I really wanted to see if I could hatch one of those. So one of them seems to be viable, so that's exciting, and we'll see what it hatches out.
Your test kitchen.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm not going to do that again. You don't have to put the sweetness on it. Taste it without the sweetness first. Give me your honest opinion.
We have to be careful because the egg white, if you get any burn on it at all, pretty much ruins it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I haven't tasted it yet. Because my other pieces didn't come out of the toaster right.
So I'm the guinea pig?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I tasted it before it went in the toaster. It barely has any taste at all before you put it in the toaster. So I was wondering what it tasted like with butter and...
I mean, I'd like for it to taste like bread, but it doesn't.
Right.
I think if you're gonna do stuff like this, I think the better way to do it would be kind of like how you do the French toast.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Some people add panko, pork panko, which is basically pork rinds for the audience, pork rinds that are ground up. So to that recipe and make bread out of that. But I just can't stomach pork bread. That just doesn't sound right to me. So
I mean, you need to try it, but it's so light and fluffy because essentially it's just a meringue.
Mm-hmm. Probably be good with lemon in it. Like a
Well-
lemon meringue.
Well, yeah.
Make a sugar-free lemon meringue.
I mean, as much as I want to like it, I don't know that I do necessarily, because it's just so soft and fluffy that you're not getting any kind of the bread
Right.
analog of
And we're
bread.
not white bread people, really. Yeah.
No,
I mean, I
but
guess if you
except
were
sourdough.
right. Yeah.
But I mean, you try it and see what you think. I think it's. I mean, if we made the French toast, let's say savory, and maybe we added something to the French toast recipe, like Italian seasoning or something like that would make like an Italian bread. That'd probably be pretty good, because it's kind of dense.
Yeah.
But you can either kind of just fry it up and put a little butter on it. If you had some savory seasonings on there, like making like an Italian style bread, I don't know. But if you had some herbs and whatnot in there. Some herbs.
The English way.
Even if we took that Johnny's seasoning that we like, that we were to put on bread, and
The Johnny's garlic and herbs?
Yeah. And that would probably make a really nice bread, even with the quote unquote French toast. So I got to get back to work. All right.
All right. Thank you for your honest opinion, sir.
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah. Hey guys, now I'm trying it. I tried the first with just, I'm sorry you didn't see that on camera, but I tried it first with just the butter. I like it with just the butter. I like that it's nice and fluffy. And this is with cinnamon sugar now. It's not sugar, but allulose. Or monk fruit. Actually, I think this has monk fruit in it. And that is really good with that monk fruit and cinnamon. So if you're missing cinnamon toast, this is a great, and it's super, super easy. If you have a mixer, super easy, even a hand mixer. Now, I wouldn't encourage people to go buy the powder, because this is good enough with just the egg whites, and then beating them, adding a little flavor in the middle of the mixing, and then adding the I can't say it, monk fruit, or even a little honey if you can tolerate that. I like it. Thumbs up for me, thumbs down for Chris, and that's how it goes. So thank you for watching. God bless, and we'll see you next time here on Hedgehog's Homestead. Bye.